All right, we have another podcast here. This is Dimensional Analysis Practice. Let's begin. For starters, let's review the problem-solving steps. You're going to start with what you know. So you're going to have, you read your problem and figure out what information you have. You're going to know your destination. You're going to look at the problem and see what the question is asking, and then figure out what those units are going to be at the end. Number 3, you're going to use conversion ratios to get from the start to the finish, crossing out units along the way, and then, and only then, do you get to use your calculator. Okay, we're going to do 3 problems this evening, number 2, 4, and 6 from your packet. So let's do it. Number 2, 16 centimeters to meters. So where are we starting? We're starting with 16 centimeters. Let's get the pen out. 16 centimeters. And we're finishing down here with meters. So we'll put an equal sign over here. And so we have step 3 is to figure out the conversion factor. So hopefully we're not grasping for this one. We know that centimeters needs to be canceled out, and then meters needs to be what we're finishing with. And so we can make sure that we're canceling out the centimeters, and the meters are going to stay on top. And that's how we set it up. That's really important to remember. And then we can start putting in the values. So we know that 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. When we solve the problem, we're going to cancel out the centimeters, and we will have 16 times 1 meter divided by 100 to give us 0.16 meters. Done. All right, number 4 here. We're going to start with 1352 seconds. We're going to finish down over here with hours. We're going to have 2 steps here. We need to cancel out seconds, and we also need to get to hours up here. So let's put hours up here. Let's put seconds down here. And I think you guys can figure out that we're going to need to convert to minutes, and then we'll have to cancel the minutes out and convert to hours. So notice we just, we did this, and we're writing down the units first. So we've got seconds, we're going to cancel seconds out. Minutes are up here, but we're going to cancel them out when we get to hours. And I think, I don't think I'm breaking a whole lot of new ground here when I tell you that we know that 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. And we know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So when you plug it into your calculator, you're going to multiply 60 times 60. That's going to be 3,600. But we are going to, let's cancel these units out first so that we are minimizing our units. Cancel those out with red. Let's do a little canceling out with green. All right, and then our final answer is going to be 1,352 divided by 3,600 to get us 0.376. Actually, it's 375555555, but we're going to round that up to 6. 0.376 hours. All right, this is the last one we're going to do today, and we're going to do it, and I'm going to actually play a little game here. I'm going to play a game called Who's Watching My Videos? So, if you solve it and show me tomorrow that you've solved it to kilometers, I will provide you with an extrinsic reward, if you all know what that means. So let's do this one together. We have 42,523,100, make sure that's a decimal, millimeters. And we're going to solve the kilometers, which is going to be 2 steps. So let's put kilometers down here. And that took a lot of space to write in here. So let's try this again. Make it a little smaller. Alright, sorry, waste of time here. 4, 2, 5, 2, 3, 100 millimeters. Okay, the answer is going to be kilometers. We'll put it up here. Alright, so to convert to millimeters, I'm going to get rid of millimeters down here. And let's just go to meters. And let's do the same thing again. Meters over here to kilometers. So we are going to end up, let's see here, let's putting our conversion factors in here. 1 meter over 1,000 millimeters, 1 kilometer over 1,000 meters. So we have this big number, but we're going to divide it by 1,000 times 1,000, which is 1 million. So oops, I missed a number. There's a 2 in there. There you go. So our final answer is going to be 42 point. And this is one where you can just move the decimal over. I'm going to move it over, from here to there because there's 6 places. So 42.5231 kilometers. And yes, we keep it that precise because we already had this value to start with. All right. Hopefully you figure this out and you show me tomorrow and get your reward. Have a good night. Talk to you soon.